When I was 18, I lent Sue Wanching 520 yuan. She said, "Classmate Lin Nyan, wait until I'm famous and I'll pay you back 5.2 million. 6 years later, she became famous. She actually asked to borrow money from me again. With my love brain, I didn't hesitate and went Ellen with all my money. She teased me, classmate Lin Nyan. Giving me the money? Won't your wife be angry?" After hanging up the phone, I received a transfer of 5.2 million yuan from her. When I received that text message, I couldn't quite believe it. The content of the message was very simple. "Can you lend me some money? Card number 622XXX. The message was from A, the most beautiful Sue Wanching in the world. I hesitated for a moment, then transferred all the money in my card, a total of 32,626 yuan. I thought Sue Wanching must really be out of money. Otherwise, why would she contact me? Was she bankrupt, blacklisted, or kidnapped? All sorts of possibilities instantly jumped into my head. A few seconds later, the phone rang. A, the most beautiful Sue Wanching in the world. An incoming call. I suddenly felt a surge of nervousness. Sue Wanching and I hadn't been in contact since graduation. After 7 years, I suddenly didn't know what kind of mood or tone to use to answer her call. The phone continued to ring. I took a deep breath and pressed the answer button. The Anti-Fraud Center reminds you that scam methods are constantly changing. To increase awareness, remember the 3 no's and 1 more principle. Do not click unknown links. Do not trust stranger calls. Do not reveal personal information. And verify more before transferring money. Was I scammed? My hard-earned money? Mr. Chen, did you remember that? I was stunned for a moment. I remembered. Then please repeat it. I suddenly forgot it again? How awkward. Why did I have to recite the whole thing? A familiar voice sounded from the other end of the phone, with a slightly helpless tone. Classmate Lin Nyan, after all these years, how are you still so silly? Sue Wanching's sweet voice came from the receiver. I was flustered and nervous, completely unsure of what to say. Giving all the money to me, won't big sis be angry if she finds out? Sue Wanching chuckled with a playful tone. I was at a loss for words. Then give it back to me. She laughed softly and replied, "Okay, in filming a show, let's chat later." Her clear voice came through the phone again, and then she added, "Remember to download the anti-fraud app." My face instantly turned a shade redder. The call ended. Before I could think further, I received a transfer notification. Sue Wanching transferred 5.2 million yuan to you. I looked at the string of zeros. My eyes were blurring. I rubbed my eyes and counted again. I pinched myself. It hurt. It wasn't a dream. 5.2 million. Did Sue Wanching install the anti-fraud app herself? I thought back to that summer 7 years ago. When I lent Sue Wanching 520 yuan, she said when she became famous, she would pay me back 5.2 million. I thought it was just a joke. 5.2 million might be a drop in the ocean for her. But for a corporate drone like me with a monthly salary of 4,500 and a life more bitter than coffee, it was an astronomical figure. This huge sum suddenly became a hot potato, leaving me unsure of what to do. After hesitating for a long time, I sent a message to my best friend. He immediately called me back, sounding extremely excited. "So that idiot was you. Why didn't you ever tell me that you knew Sue Wanching?" I asked. "What idiot?" My friend shared a Weibo post with me, trending, "Sue Wanching borrows money." I clicked on the live stream replay. It turned out the program crew invited Sue Wanching and several other guests to promote anti-fraud. During an interactive segment, the crew asked the guests to pretend to be scammers and borrow money from the first contact in their address book. Sue Wanching directly drafted, "Can you lend me some money? Card number 622XXXX. Several people mocked her, saying if anyone fell for this, then the other party must be an idiot. Then Sue Wanching sent the text. 2. The first contact in her address book. A. Idiot. Then this month, I received it. And then, I went all in with all my savings." The crowd burst into another round of laughter. Everyone laughed. "There really is an idiot." Someone even joked, "Only lent you 30,000 or so. Your popularity isn't that great." But Sue Wanching, only Sue Wanching, silently teared up and said in a low voice, "After all these years, how are you still so silly?" Then came the later part. The call where I was educated to increase anti-fraud awareness. I opened the comment section. Some top comments. "Who is this Lin Nyan? Actually, the first contact in my goddess's address book. This nickname is very interesting. Full of doting, yet helpless. This exact amount? Could it be all of this friend's life savings? This Lin Nyan is 100 in love with my goddess. Otherwise, how could he fall for such a low-level trick? Only when facing the person you like, does your IQ drop?" My scalp felt a bit numb. I never thought that one day, my name would actually appear in Sue Wanching's gossip news, and we were just ordinary classmates. In school, she sat in the first row, and I sat in the last row. Our positions in class were the furthest diagonal distance. She was the English class representative. Every time she collected homework, I was mostly playing around with a group of slackers in the back row. The most she ever said to me was, "Hand in your homework." I would always lazily reply, "Didn't write it." She would blush and urge me to write it quickly. I would always look her up and down with a smile. Tilt my chin up, "Lend me yours to copy." Back then, she was always too shy to look up at me. Dropping the notebook on my desk and leaving, behind her, there would always be a burst of laughter from the boys in the class. Yo, why is our class rep blushing? Is she in love with our brother Lin Nayan? I would always impatiently shoo them away. Get out, get out, stop talking nonsense. I didn't know why Su Wanqing had labeled me as an idiot back then. I wasn't that stupid, right? I thought to myself. Actually, Su Wanqing, after hanging up the phone, transferred 5.2 million yuan to me. Now, I can't transfer it back to her. I hesitantly told my best friend what happened later. What do you think I should do? My friend's loud voice immediately came through the phone. Then you should hurry up and slap your resignation letter on your boss's bald head, transform into a rich man. Who would still fight for that pittance? Lin Nayan, if you become wealthy, don't forget me. Let me hug your thigh. I rubbed my head, still having no clue. At this moment, the phone screen lit up with a call from Su Wanqing. I took a deep breath and pressed answer. Classmate, Lin Nayan, do you have time to get together today? Is after work okay? That's fine. I should give that unexpected windfall back to her. Okay, I'll wait for you. Then she sent an address, an upscale private restaurant. After hanging up the phone, I began to feel absent-minded. Even though it was an old classmate reunion, she was a big star now. I actually felt the nervousness of meeting an online date for the first time. Every second felt like a year. To kill time while slacking off, I couldn't help but tell my best friend about the meeting with Su Wanqing. Quick confess, was there some secret affair between you two? Really no, we were just ordinary classmates. I lent her 520 yuan back then. Lin Nayan, you really have a love brain. Lending her money back then, and now, because she said she's broke, you went Aylin with your life savings. And you still say there's no secret affair? Even a ghost wouldn't believe you. Anyway, get me an autograph first. She's my idol. If you asked if I liked Su Wanqing back then, I probably did. Many boys in the class liked her. Su Wanqing was refreshingly elegant, had a cheerful personality, played the guitar, and sang beautifully. In student days, a girl like that was naturally a dazzling presence. Her desk was always piled with colorful love letters. However, my feelings for Su Wanqing were just a quiet, wordless crush. Back then, I was too inconspicuous, still had acne. With an outdated fringe, just an introverted boy from a small town, every time I met her by the sports field, I didn't even dare to look up and say hello. The words, "I like you," were naturally never spoken. The most communication we had was collecting and handing out homework. She would collect from the front row to the back row. Putting the whole class's homework on my desk, I would help her carry the homework to the teacher's office. Then, she would take out a few pieces of chocolate from her uniform pocket and put them in my hand. I can't finish them. Giving them to you. And then she would turn and leave. Back then, many boys heard she liked chocolate and would quietly stuff chocolate in her desk, so she often gave me a few pieces as thanks. After I helped her carry the homework, school days were always beautiful yet brief. On the day the college entrance exams ended, everyone was taking photos frantically. To preserve the memories of youth, under the dormitory, one confession after another rose and fell. But I still didn't have the courage to say I like you to Su Wanqing. I didn't even have the courage to ask her for a photo. Our only photo together was the graduation photo. The happy thing was, she was standing behind me, smiling with her eyes crinkled. At the end of youth, it was Su Wanqing who found me. Hey, classmate Lin Nayan, give me your phone number. We exchanged phone numbers. She saw that I saved her as Su Wanqing and playfully changed it to the most beautiful Su Wanqing in the world. I couldn't help but smile. She raised an eyebrow and teased me. You look quite handsome when you smile. I blushed again in embarrassment. She curled her lips. Lin Nayan, there's a singing competition in X City. I've signed up, but I have no money. Can you lend me some money for a ticket? I hurriedly took out all the money in my wallet, blushing. A total of 520 yuan? This number is quite nice. She waved the bills. Wait until I'm famous, and I'll pay you back 5.2 million. I couldn't help but smile again. Okay, she stood in the sunlight and waved at me, smiling brilliantly. Classmate Lin Nayan, you look really good when you smile. Smile more often. That talent show became popular everywhere that summer. Su Wanqing stood out from many contestants and won the championship. In that blooming summer, she really became famous. After the show ended, I received a text from Su Wanqing. Did you watch? I replied, "Congratulations." For many days after that, we didn't contact each other. The last text she sent was in the early morning. "I will pay back the money, classmate Lynn Nyan. I wish you all the best." Watching, I also wish you all the best. Since then, we completely lost contact and never met. However, I could often see her in entertainment news, variety shows, on the screens of city malls, and in the familiar songs drifting from street corners. These years, Su Wanching was like a blue-chip stock, always rising, becoming a shimmering star on stage. Anxiously, I slacked off until 6 o'clock. The boss suddenly notified us of a meeting. At 6:30, Su Wanching sent a text. "Are you almost here?" I replied awkwardly. "Sorry, working overtime today." "Maybe another day," she replied. "It's okay. Wait a bit longer." In short, I felt quite bad that day. I worked overtime for an hour and a half. Before leaving, I looked at my 5-year-old self in the mirror, feeling like I was getting further from my 18-year-old self. The inferiority and cowardice of 18 had slowly vanished with time and experience. Even so, when I saw Su Wanching, I still felt a sudden wave of nervousness. In the huge restaurant, she was the only customer. Although I often saw her on TV and phone, after many years, seeing a real person standing in front of me felt both familiar and strange. "Su Wanching, long time no see." I greeted her awkwardly. When she saw me, her eyes flickered for a moment and she smiled, saying, "You've changed quite a bit." I felt another wave of nervousness. "You've become even prettier too," I said softly. "Eating out with me. Alone? Won't your wife be angry if she finds out?" A playful smile appeared on her face, and she raised an eyebrow slightly. "I don't have a wife," I replied awkwardly. "Then no girlfriend either," I replied in a low voice. "Haven't you dated all these years?" Her gaze was full of playfulness and inquiry. "No." I suddenly felt ashamed, feeling like a rejected product. "Work is too busy." "No time to date?" I added, finding an excuse for myself. What a coincidence. "So am I." She looked at me with a smiling gaze. "Anything is fine to eat. Then try the steak here." In short, the atmosphere was awkward, especially with just the two of us in the empty restaurant, until the waiter brought a steak and placed it in front of me, while in front of Su Wanching was a vegetable salad. "Aren't you eating?" I was a bit surprised. "I can't eat dinner. You'll gain weight. I look 10 pounds heavier on screen," she explained a bit aggrievedly. "Actually, you're already quite thin. Being too thin isn't good for your health." I wanted to comfort her, but Su Wanching looked sideways at me. "I'm not too thin, right?" I was at a loss for words. "No, just right." Su Wanching's figure looked just right on screen, but in person, I felt she was still a bit thin. No wonder people say stars who look thin on screen are like bamboo poles in person. And classmate Lynn Nyan, "I'm very healthy," Wanching added. This suddenly left me unsure how to respond again. I meant dieting is bad for the body. I quickly explained. She raised an eyebrow at me, then cut a piece of steak for me. My knife and fork stopped midair. I was a bit dazed and didn't know what I was thinking. Unexpectedly, as if possessed, I cut a piece and handed it to her. She actually used my fork to eat that piece of steak. Why not just order another portion? It's not like she can't afford this small amount of money. Was it that after transferring the money to me, she became poor herself? That can't be. Aren't celebrities all very rich? I heard even a single car costs tens of millions. I suppressed the many question marks in my head and continued chatting with Su Wanching. To the main topic, Su Wanching. "I can't take that money." She slowly poked at the plate of green vegetables in front of her. "It was meant to be paid back to you. Wasn't it agreed upon back then? It was just a joke." I didn't take it seriously. I hurried to explain. "It's what you deserve. You count as my earliest angel investor, but I can't accept this money." Su Wanching didn't seem to want to continue this topic. She slowly raised her head to look at me. "What kind of work do you do now?" "Graphic design?" I was a bit dazed by this sudden turn of conversation. My consciousness was a bit offline. Somehow, I foolishly asked back, "And you?" She couldn't help but laugh out loud. "A singer." The air went silent for a moment. I calmed my emotions and asked another question. "Do you have the 5 insurances and 1 fund?" She suppressed a laugh. Looking at me with curled lips and a raised eyebrow, she spoke seriously. "No 5 insurances and 1 fund. No double weekends off. And no overtime pay." Haha. "Then it's not easy for you celebrities either." "Exactly." There was another moment of silent awkwardness. I really know how to kill a conversation. Actually, I'm still a fan of yours?" I tried to ease the awkward atmosphere. "Is that so? How come I've never seen you at a concert?" Your tickets are too expensive." "Not just expensive, but also hard to grab. I'll invite you to the next concert." A faint smile played on Su Wanching's lips. Her eyes were fixed on me. "Then, can you give me an autograph?" I suddenly remembered the task my good brother had assigned me. I took out a photo and a marker. Sure. Su Wanqing took it and signed with a flourish. She signed her name. Can you write a sentence too? Sure. What should I write? Su Wanqing laughed casually. I felt a bit embarrassed. Stammering, I said, wishing husband Jiang Cheng to become more and more handsome. Su Wanqing's smile faltered. Her face suddenly darkened. Who is Jiang Cheng? My good brother. No. Do all you fans call Idol's wife? Su Wanqing raised an eyebrow, with a hint of a smile in her eyes. I replied with a stiff upper lip. But don't misunderstand. I don't call you that. I hurriedly explained again. Why? I just have pure admiration. She suddenly let out a few soft chuckles. I couldn't help but curl my toes in embarrassment again. Then, which celebrity do you like? She looked up at me again. Just that Zhang Ruxu. Is it convenient for you to get an autograph for me? Zhang Ruxu was a starlet who became popular in recent years. Both sweet and beautiful. I had followed many of her dramas, and she and Su Wanqing are recognized as best friends in the entertainment industry. Many netizens often ship them as a couple. Sure. What should I write? Su Wanqing's tone was indifferent. She raised an eyebrow at me. Husband Lin Nayan. Become more and more handsome. My eyes were full of expectation. Is that okay? Su Wanqing's face instantly darkened. Why? Isn't your relationship very good? I probed cautiously. It's not so good now. She gave a light snort. Since when? I just watched your program 2 days ago. Your relationship seemed quite close. My gossipy heart suddenly couldn't be suppressed, she replied. Just now, this plastic friendship in the industry? Student Lin Nayan. Didn't you say you were my fan? Then what's with Zhang Ruxu? I couldn't tell. You're actually a sea king. How can this be called a sea king? I watch short videos for 3 hours a day, and I can fall in love with 80 women. In short, the meeting that day was really awkward. Awkwardness opened the door for awkwardness. It was awkward to the extreme. Su Wanqing actually said to me, Student Lin Nayan, I was very happy chatting with you today. In the end, I couldn't help it, and brought up the old matter again. Su Wanqing, even if I lent you money back then, you really don't need to pay back this much. This meal was also quite expensive. Just consider it as paying me back. Give me an account, and I'll transfer it back to you. My account has some issues lately. Just keep it with you for now. Su Wanqing replied to me indifferently. I did the math. Just 1 day's interest is higher than my daily salary. Comparisons really are odious. This is a lot of money. If you save it, the daily interest alone is quite a bit. How about I put it in a current account for you first? Su Wanqing again took out her phone and waved it at me. Aren't you going to add me on WeChat? Is that okay? It's my first time adding a celebrity's WeChat. She couldn't help but laugh out loud, and it's even the celebrity asking for yours. That day, I added Su Wanqing on WeChat. It felt like a dream. But checking my account, that string of zeros was real. I found a bank to deposit that huge sum of money, and they even gave me 2 bottles of soybean oil. The next day at work, during my slacking off time, I suddenly received a WeChat message from Su Wanqing. Student Lin Nayan, can you help me edit a few photos? Sure. Then I received a series of her portraits. When I secretly opened them in the office, my face instantly turned red. I looked at Su Wanqing in the photos. She tilted her head slightly. With a profile view, her eyes cold yet with a hint of charm. My impression of Su Wanqing actually always stayed at her 18-year-old sunny girl image. Now, the face is still the same face, but the temperament is truly different. Back off, beauty is clouding my judgment. I gritted my teeth and clicked close. How is it? Su Wanqing sent another message. Quite good. I patted my reddened face and replied, by the way, I put the money in a fixed deposit at the bank. Tell me when you can receive payments, and I'll transfer it to you. I mentioned the huge sum of money in passing. Oh, she replied, saving money. Gave you 2 bottles of soybean oil. Do you still want them? Yes. Can I trouble student Lin Nayan to deliver them? I was really just being polite. She's a big star. How could she be lacking those 2 bottles of oil? Later, I was huffing and puffing while carrying 2 bottles of oil. 2. The most expensive residential area in the city. Home delivery. I can't believe it. There might be paparazzi taking photos outside. Sorry to trouble you. Student Lin Nayan. She took the oil from my hand and gestured to me. Make yourself at home. I took a look around Su Wanqing's house. The house wasn't as huge as other celebrities' homes on TV. The decoration was also very simple, clean, and tidy. Without much sense of daily life, it felt a bit like a model house. Is it very strange? She noticed the curiosity in my eyes. Not really. I just thought all you celebrities lived in those 400 or 500 square meter luxury apartments, I explained. Why would one person stay in such a big house? It's empty. After getting married, I can consider changing to a bigger one. This one of yours isn't small either. 3 bedrooms and 2 halls is enough for marriage. I regretted it as soon as I said it. She's a celebrity now. How can I measure her by an ordinary person's standards? I pushed aside the awkwardness and waved my hand to her. Well, the stuff is delivered. You'll be going then. Goodbye. Su Wanqing leaned sideways against the doorframe, arms crossed, tossing her chin slightly at me. Since you're already here, stay for a meal before you go. What a since you're already here? I'll eat then. But I didn't expect Su Wanqing could actually cook. A few home-cooked dishes, she was well, and they were out of the pot and on the table in no time. What's so strange about this? Living alone, one has to take good care of oneself. She sounded a bit aggrieved. Don't you celebrities all have personal assistants and such? I don't like being disturbed. Fine, I'm really not good at chatting. Or rather, the gap between us is too large. We have no common topics at all. Every conversation dies out very quickly. Fortunately, a call from my mom saved me at this moment. Lin, your second aunt introduced a match for you. The girl is a teacher. She's steady and reliable. Go meet her next Sunday. My mom's loud voice boomed from the phone. Mom, I'm busy. Let's talk another day. I covered the phone and replied in a low voice. Then you must go next Sunday. It's at that garden restaurant near your company? Got it. I hurriedly hung up the phone and gave an embarrassed smile to explain that my mom wants me to go on a blind date. Su Wanqing lowered her eyelids and placed a small rib in my bowl. She stood up slightly, filled a bowl of soup and handed it to me. Student Lin Nayan, do you have any requirements for a partner? No requirements. Just as long as they are a good person. I silently took a sip of soup. The taste was surprisingly good. Then what do you think of me? Su Wanqing took a bite of food unhurriedly and spoke softly. I didn't think much of it and said casually, "You're quite good." Then she very casually asked again, "Then how about we give it a try?" When I realized what she had said, a mouthful of soup got stuck in my throat. I choked and coughed in shock. Su Wanqing looked straight at me, her lips curling up. She said seriously. I said, "Student Lin Nayan, how about we start dating?" I was momentarily dazed. My mind went blank and my expression froze. After a few seconds passed, I took a deep breath. Stop joking around. Su Wanqing, do I look like I'm joking? Su Wanqing still looked straight at me. Her eyes were as serious as they could be. We are not from the same world. Why are you from Mars? Didn't you say as long as the person is good? Where am I not good? She asked me back. My mind was in a complete mess. I couldn't think properly at all. You are too rich, too beautiful. Is it my fault for being rich and beautiful? Do these count as flaws? She spread her hands, looking quite speechless. I was even more speechless. I've been single since birth. How could I have experienced this kind of situation? After a long pause, I finally dared to stammer. Why me? You shouldn't be lacking boys around you. There are so many handsome guys in the entertainment industry. Moreover, the male stars she's been shipped with and had scandals with over these years. There are at least 8 or 10 of them. She peeled a large shrimp and dropped it into my bowl. Because you are willing to spend money on me? This answer was truly something I never expected. 7 years ago, you gave all the money you had to me. 7 years later, you gave all your money to me again. I don't understand much else. But anyone willing to spend money on me must surely be true love. Su Wanqing said it very seriously. But what she said didn't seem wrong either. 7 years ago, I did secretly like her. But as she went higher and higher, and further away, and more people liked her, that part of my liking had long since slowly faded. As for giving her the money, I could only say it was a subconscious desire to help her. Su Wanqing, we are just ordinary classmates. I really didn't think that much. And we don't seem to be that close either, I explained in a small voice. My voice sounded muffled. Not that close. Student Lin Nayan is being a bit too heartless. Su Wanqing suddenly stood up and leaned toward me. With a hint of displeasure in her tone, you even have a scar because of me. And yet you say, we are not that close. She pointed at that scar on my eyebrow. I was flustered for a moment and didn't know what to do. That was from a fight back in school, in my memory. It was my first time having a conflict with someone, and it was quite serious. Back then, I had a conflict with a boy in the class, in the dormitory, and we came to blows. That boy had a broken rib, and I had 3 stitches on my eyebrow. Specifically, it was because he was watching that kind of movie in the dorm, and telling others the girl inside looked like Su Wanqing. He said a lot of foul things. So I beat him up. The more such things spread, the worse it would be for Su Wanqing. The teacher suppressed the news. I don't know how she found out. A faint smile appeared on Su Wanqing's face. She looked down at me. Understood. I replied in a muffled voice. glancing upward, as if thinking for a few seconds. Then she looked at me with a light smile. And that time being punished by standing, I was crying like a total fool. Who was the one staying with me? I remembered the standing punishment very clearly, because that was one of the few chances to be alone with Sue Wanching. The math teacher back then was going through menopause and had a very bad temper. No one dared to act up in his class. But there was this one time, when he was going to explain a test paper, Sue Wanching had left her paper at home. He insisted she did it on purpose, and punished Sue Wanching by making her stand at the classroom door, and even shouted fiercely from the podium, "Anyone who didn't bring it, get out and stand there." Then I drifted out there, my first time being punished. By standing, she was crying softly outside the classroom. "Hey, is it that bad?" I teased her from the side. She ignored me. She just felt so embarrassed, and kept crying. I just stood by and looked at her and laughed. Later, I stuffed a few chocolates into her pocket, saying, "I'm treating you to candy." Looking back now, I still feel a bit excited. She continued, "Guess what I found out later? I found that you actually had your test paper in your desk." A sly smile appeared on Sue Wanching's face. A hint of ambiguity rose at the corner of her mouth. "Student Lynn Nyan. That day you brought it." I was shocked and flustered for a moment. "So, are we not close?" He slowly raised his head. His deep eyes looked toward me. I was dazed for a moment. Being this close, we know each other inside out. Since no one wants either of us anyway, why don't we just make do and date? My face turned bright red. I froze there for a moment. I hesitated blankly for a few seconds, grit my teeth and replied, "Fine, let's date. It's not like I'm losing out anyway. I've never dated a celebrity before." Sue Wanching couldn't help but laugh out loud. Laughing softly, she patted my head. Silly, it was very strange. I brought 2 buckets of soybean oil and ended up with a partner. Not until I led Sue Wanching downstairs. She drove me home. The whole way, it felt like a dream. When I got home and lay in bed, I tossed and turned, unable to sleep. I couldn't help but send a WeChat message to my best friend, Zhang Cheng. "I have a partner." He replied instantly, "And I have a wife. Every beauty in the entertainment industry is my wife. Your high school classmate Sue Wanching, she's my first wife." "Wait, no? You didn't actually get a partner behind my back, did you?" "Lynn Nyan, who is it?" I said. "Your first wife? You two actually got together." I replied, "Anyway, I don't know how it happened, but we're together. I don't even know what to do. I'm still in a daze." "What do you mean? What to do?" "That's Sue Wanching." "Bro, how's her kissing skill? How's her body?" I replied, "We haven't reached that point yet." "Then hurry up, go and pin her down. One day I'll be able to see my own brother." Dating a goddess? My best friend seemed a bit mentally unstable. He started a daily greeting. "Did student Lynn Nyan pin down Sue Wanching today?" "No. It's not that I wouldn't, there's just really no chance." The next day, Sue Wanching went out of town to film a show. So, just as we confirmed our relationship, it instantly became a long-distance relationship. And her working hours are irregular. Sometimes she only replies long after a WeChat message is sent. She would call me during her breaks, say some flirtatious things, teasing me until I blushed and stuttered before she'd stop. I did receive food deliveries she ordered, and packages she sent. They were all quite expensive things. If I didn't want them, she'd get unhappy. Holding my phone, I always felt it was extremely surreal. I didn't understand if this is what dating is like. I searched for news about Sue Wanching on my phone. Suddenly, a trending item popped up about Sue Wanching and Lin Bei's uncontrollable love. The photo was a leak from the latest show. Lin Bei was talking. Sue Wanching was smiling and looking at him from the side. The comment section was saying that Sue Wanching's gaze at Lin Bei was full of chemistry. Lin Bei is a rising starlet. Many netizens were shipping her and Sue Wanching. That photo became harder to look at. I opened WeChat, sent Sue Wanching a message. "When are you coming back?" She didn't reply for a long time. When people feel extremely insecure, they start imagining things. I started scrolling through her posts one by one, analyzing them deeply, and then I imagined if at this moment she was flirting with some male star. She said so many strange things that day. It makes it hard not to overthink, thinking that maybe she did like me back then. But after sobering up, I realized even if she did, so what? At 18, I had nothing. An age when I knew nothing. Who would keep pining? Besides, she's Sue Wanching. In my best friend's words, she's the dream of hundreds of millions. She has seen so many beautiful sights. How could she still be longing? For me? Maybe that day she just thought it was fun to tease me, or she found it novel, wanted to give it a try. As for going all the way, I don't even believe it myself. People are like that. Once your thoughts get stuck in a loop, you can't stop overthinking. I found our graduation photo. The 18-year-old Sue Wanching stood behind me, smiling slightly, I remembered when we met back then. I would always subconsciously look down. Maybe when you like someone, you subconsciously feel inferior. It was true then and it's true now. I couldn't hold back. Posted a status update. So at the end of the story, we don't even have a single photo of just the two of us. The person who trapped my youth never looked back at me after all. After a while, I felt better. Then I deleted that status. Emod and being sentimental alone is enough. No one will empathize with your emotions anyway. Opened my phone. After watching a few eye-catching short videos shared by my friend, my mood instantly improved. Lynn Nyan. 6 p.m. tonight. Garden restaurant. Remember to go. Miss Wu is waiting for you there. My mom suddenly sent me a WeChat message, reminding me to go on a blind date. I had long forgotten about this. Mom, I don't want to go. The matchmaker said, this girl is a civil servant. 27 years old, 167 centimeters tall. Gentle and stable, she has great qualities. If you miss this village, there won't be another shop. Now get going. I grit my teeth. Fine, I'll go. If she can flirt with other men, can't I have a candlelit dinner with another woman? Facts proved that the matchmaker's words were all full of rhetorical devices. This legendary Miss Wu, how should I put it? Maybe 167 centimeters if she jumped. At 27, her hair volume was less than my mom's. She was indeed very stable. She must be nearly 200 pounds. This lady even specifically wore a white shirt. Sitting in the chair, she looked like a Michelin man. The awkward part was, she had bought a group buy voucher, but it couldn't be used on holidays. So she started arguing with the waiter. Miss Wu, maybe we should just forget it. I bit the bullet and tried to persuade her. I am a reasonable person. I'll make an exception for you today. Mr. Chen, I have a pretty good impression of you. You look better than your photos. Even though you don't have a stable government job, I don't mind. Why don't we try dating? If it works out, well, get married. There really are many weirdos in this world. I threw down half the meal money. You're great, but am not worthy. Turned and left. That lady actually chased after me. It made me a bit annoyed. Lin Nyan. A crisp voice came out. I looked toward. The sound? Su Wanqing was leaning against a solid black sports car, wearing a baseball cap, waving at me. Come here, her tone was a bit impatient. I felt a bit guilty for a moment, but then I thought she was the one being unfaithful first. What do I have to be guilty about? I slowly shuffled in front of her. She looked down, her deep eyes staring at me. What are you doing? I pursed my lips. Muffled a reply. Blind date. She suddenly let out a cold, light laugh, reached out and pinched my ear. Student Lin Nyan, you're making things a bit difficult for me. She was muttering to herself. Suddenly stood on her tiptoes and kissed me. I was both anxious and scared. She didn't have a mask. What then? I gently pushed her away. Don't. There are people. The blind date next to us was already beyond shocked. Your partner looks like a celebrity. Why even come on a blind date with me? Out of options, I had to pull Su Wanqing into the car with a red face. That scene just now scared me to death. Su Wanqing got in the car with a sullen face. Her angry gaze was still fixed on my face. How is she better than me? I was both sad and a bit angry. After thinking, I squeezed out. She has a stable government job. Su Wanqing was momentarily speechless with anger. Then she mocked. She's old enough to be your mom. Older people know how to take care of you. I refused to back down, she replied. So you're saying I don't know how? Then she started the car. The engine was humming. I panicked a bit. What are you doing? Going somewhere else to take good care of you? Her voice was slightly cold. That's not what I meant. Then how many? Meanings are there. You have a girlfriend and still go on blind dates? A hint of chill flashed in her eyes. You were the one flirting with others first. I tossed that gossip news to her to see for herself. After reading it, she burst out laughing. She grabbed my hand directly. I was flustered. She smiled. Her enchanting voice echoed in my ear. Tingly, my mind began to wander. No. Student Lin Nyan, if you have questions in the future, just ask me. Don't imagine things on your own. Then she opened her phone, pulled up a video. It was behind Thessalon's footage of their show. I wasn't looking at him. I was looking at the food. Turns out next to Lin Bei, a few staff members were cooking. They had been filming for several hours then, starving to death. It wasn't a chemistry-filled gaze at Lin Bei. She was just eyeing the food. After hearing this explanation, I couldn't help but laugh again. I'm not even close with Lin Bei in private. A lot of it is just for hype. The same goes for some people before. Actually, a lot of it is beyond my control. Just like 7 years ago, when we lost contact. After I won the championship back then, I absent-mindedly signed with an agency. Didn't know anything. A 7-year contract. Not allowed to date. Must maintain a single persona. So I didn't reach out to you proactively then, but you actually never contacted me either. Su Wanqing explained to me patiently. without forgetting to tease me. I lowered my head, a bit embarrassed. She chuckled, leaned into my arms. Come on, what other questions are in that head of yours? Why did you set my contact name as a back then? Silly, she gave me a helpless look. A hint of tenderness flashed in her eyes. Then let me ask you, why is it that every time I went to collect homework from you, others would start hooting? Why is it that when the teacher called both our names, there would always be laughter? I asked, why? Sue Wanching helplessly rubbed my head, let out a sigh. The whole world knew I liked you, only you didn't know. Silly, she stared at me blankly, her eyes curved slightly. Finally, she spoke. That long overdue confession, student Lynn Nyan. I like you. My reaction time might be too long. When I snapped out of it, I was laughing and crying. Replied to her, me too. How lucky that our crush was mutual. That day, Sue Wanching took me to an amusement park. Just the two of us. She said she wanted to do what couples do on dates. Fireworks bloomed in the night sky over the park. Her eyes were filled with starlight. Student Lynn Nyan, if it wasn't for you, telling that girl who gave you a love letter that you can't date in high school, I would have chased you long ago, and I don't like eating chocolate. It's because I knew a certain someone likes it, so I gave it to you on purpose. After graduation, my parents didn't let me study music. They cut off my money. At that time, I thought, if Lynn Nyan lends me money, I will definitely marry him in the future. Actually, those first few years were quite tiring. Had to go to school and practice and build up hype. Couldn't go after the boy I liked. In the industry, things are half real and half fake. Sometimes I do regret choosing this path, but in the end, I didn't let my efforts go to waste. You see, if it wasn't for your 520 yuan back then, there wouldn't be the me of today. She told me so many things that day. I understood her heart and became more certain of my own. From then on, I no longer felt insecure. Sue Wanching is a public figure. Most of the time, we can't be like normal couples, dating and showing affection. So, besides my best friend, no one knew about us. My parents were the first to suspect. Once, when I went home, I wouldn't let go of my phone all day. My dad stared at me with furrowed brows. What are you grinning about over there? What's in the phone? That has you so obsessed. I carefully tested the waters. Mom, Dad, I've found a partner. What does she do? Does she have a government job? My parents have a typical petty bourgeois mindset. Raised in the countryside since childhood, they believe there are 3 ways to be and no government job is the worst. No government job. She's a singer. That won't do. No proper job. What can singing get you? But many people listen to her singing. She even held concerts. Well, Ya from our town is a singer too. She performs at weddings and funerals all over the area, dressing like a delinquent girl every day. She can't even find a husband. No, Dad. She's also very beautiful. Silly child. Can beauty put food on the table? Only someone as silly as you would think she can make money singing. I never expected Sue Wanching would be looked down upon like this one day. Staying home during the holiday, scrolling through fun videos, Sue Wanching was working overtime filming shows. Compared to my office life, I was secretly gleeful. Miss me. Sue Wanching's low voice came from the phone. If you do, come down. Downstairs. I threw on my pajamas, ran downstairs with messy hair. So cute. She wore a fashionable pink shirt dress. Student Lynn Nyan, if you miss me, be more proactive. She smirked and pointed to her lips. I approached with a red face. I intended a light peck, but she took control and deepened the kiss. Just as we were kissing till the world spun, a scream broke the atmosphere. I turned my head. Oh my God, why is my mom here? What's worse? My dad was already walking over. You two, get upstairs now. My dad grit his teeth. So this is that singer you found. My dad's face was dark. We were like middle schoolers caught dating uncle. Hello, I am Sue Wanching. I am Lynn Nyan's high school classmate. My dad glanced at her sideways. She does look quite flashy. My dad paused, then spoke again. But it won't do without a proper job. I'm telling you. The bride price here is very low. My dad rolled his eyes, hesitated for a few seconds, held up 2 fingers. Only 20,000, I don't even think about it expression on his face. Uncle, our relationship is for the purpose of marriage. As for the bride price, I don't need it. Lynn Nyan gave it to me. I've already given Lynn Nyan all the money needed for the wedding. Sue Wanching smiled, answered politely. What did you give? My dad's eyebrows shot up. Oh, there are a million. My dad laughed as if he had heard a joke. 5.2 million? I don't even have that many happy beans and fight the landlord. Dad. It's true, I weakly interjected. I took out my phone, found a video of Sue Wanching online, handed it to my dad. Look, does she look like her? My dad recalled. Took the phone and compared it for a long while. Scratched his head, handed it to my mom. My mom confirmed for a long while. That's right, it's her. Wait, son, You found a celebrity? After a period of chaos, my dad calmed his turbulent emotions, slowly spoke, I don't agree to your relationship. My family doesn't want your money. The gap between you two is too large. That art circle of yours is too messy. My son is too simple. Being with you, hell, suffers sooner or later. Su Wanqing tightened her grip on my hand, explained with dignity. Uncle, I have liked him for many years. The same goes for him. We aren't acting on a whim. We both want to be together properly. I've saved some money over these years. After marriage, I plan to stay with him and do things he likes. Please rest assured, I will take good care of him. I know you love him, so do I. In the end, my dad said, no more. But he was still faintly worried his son would suffer. Despite Su Wanqing's repeated promises, when walking Su Wanqing downstairs, I finally couldn't help it. I asked her, do you really want to get married? She replied as if it were obvious. Otherwise, don't you want to give me a formal status? I was momentarily stunned, thinking carefully she was in her prime, and an artist. Getting married at this time? Was it to be a secret marriage or what? In the end, I didn't ask further. She lowered her head, smiled, and rubbed my head. Just leave everything to me. She took a card out of her pocket, placed it in my hand. Student Lin Nyan. I said, ID invite you to a concert. I took a closer look. It was a concert ticket. I knew she was recently preparing a new song. Many people were looking forward to it. I had once asked her what the new song was. She mysteriously refused to tell me. Until the day it was released, I saw the trending topic. Su Wanqing's new album, Shang Shang Neon Nyan. She posted a Weibo that day. Who says we don't have a photo together? I looked back where you couldn't see. The picture was of her wearing a school uniform, a selfie smiling with a peace sign, and in the frame there was a back view of someone in a school uniform. It was me, she said, student Lin Nyan. Our meeting was not a coincidence. I deliberately planned to run into you. Looking at the 18-year-old Su Wanqing and Lin Nyan in the photo, I laughed and then started to cry. How wonderful. My secret crush always had an echo. Su Wanqing's 100,000-person concert. Held in the city's largest stadium, crowds surged that day. Screams and cheers rose one after another. I sat in the first row, smiling as I listened to her songs one by one. The last song was Shang Shang Nyan Nyan. After the song ended, she stood on the stage. The spotlight hit her. Her whole body was glowing. She took a deep breath, slowly spoke. Hello everyone, I am Su Wanqing. Thank you for coming to my concert. The scene was immediately filled with cheers. This song was written for my boyfriend. Back then, he lent me 520 yuan. I took a bus to participate in a talent show. That's how today's Su Wanqing came to be. She looked at me without concealment. Her eyes were filled with strands of tenderness and deep affection. Fighting in the entertainment industry for 7 years, thank you for liking my songs. This is my last concert. I announced that from today on, I am retiring from the industry. The scene was in an uproar. No one would have thought why Su Wanqing would retire at her peak. She refused all interviews, directly led me out from backstage. My thoughts were still stuck on her retirement speech. I didn't notice where she was taking me. Su Wanqing. Why? The reason? There are many. Like, not wanting a hobby to become a profession, not wanting to not have enough for dinner, not wanting my and my partner's words to be magnified, disgust, not wanting to work overtime while my boyfriend is on break. I want us to be like an ordinary couple, to eat together, go on dates, go travel, do anything we want. She held my hand and ran without explanation. Finally, we both stopped at a place, gasping for breath. Student Lin Nyan. Do you still remember this? She brought me to that path on the school playground. The path where I often used to run into her. It was also where, upon graduation, she dominantly changed her contact name in my phone to the prettiest Su Wanqing in the whole world. That place, every time I ran into her, I would subconsciously lower my head, not daring to make eye contact. She passed by here every day around 7:10. I came every day at 7 o'clock, just to wait here. For those few seconds of encountering her, I lowered my head. She looked back. I knelt on one knee. My fingers held a sparkling diamond ring. 7 years of time, I thought I had missed you for a lifetime. But when you appeared in my life again, I made up my mind. I want to chase my girl back. I want to marry you. Student Su Wanqing, let's get married. Her eyes were curved with a smile, glistening with tears. Finally, she couldn't help but cry. You fool, am willing. I put the ring on her finger, smiled happily. The broadcasting station played her song Shang Shang Neon Neon. The last line of the lyrics was, "You are the unforgettable longing of my youth. I am the echoing sound of your secret crush.